Welcome to Ella Reads Novels. Hope you enjoy the story. I participated in a reality dating show alongside the notoriously cold Best Actor. I avoided him at every turn, afraid that I might interfere with his budding on-screen couple pairing with the rising little flower. Yet, it surprised me just how capricious netizens these days could be. After the show aired, the rising little flower and the Best Actor were mocked as mere industrial lovers, while the avoidant couple consisting of me and the Best Actor unexpectedly skyrocketed in popularity. Exploding across all social media platforms, the audience only needed to exchange glances to look away at those looks were brimming with unspoken emotion. If they weren't real, then I was the counterfeit. I was the actress with the lowest ratings among the famous little flowers of my generation because I disliked forced couple pairings designed to boost the male-led's popularity. Though I had a beautiful and sharp face, I was always cast as the weak, innocent young girl, following the company's dictated image. For a long time, I faced accusations of being fake, of playing the innocent green tea villain online. During filming, the male-led's team even pressured me to form real-life lovers for publicity. Later, they portrayed themselves as the victims. All the harsh criticisms were aimed at me, while the fame went to him. As my reputation worsened, my manager decided to have me join a live reality dating show using my notorious online infamy as a backdrop to highlight the genuine charm of the rising little flower. Liu Weiwei, but just days before shooting, an unexpected rumor surfaced that the Best Actor Song Chuan would also be on the show. Back in school, I had been reckless, leaning on my senior status, and a complicated, unspoken incident had occurred between me and this newly rising, extremely handsome Best Actor and unpleasant chapter best left untouched. Fortunately, the director already had most of the script written. This reality dating show was simply a platform to pair up Song Chuan and the rising Liu Weiwei. Everyone else, including me, was just scenery. In other words, Song Chuan and I would have almost no interaction. My sole task was to perform well as background, avoid stealing attention, and leave the spotlight for him and Liu Weiwei. It was like enjoying a brief vacation. How delightfully easy it was to earn money this way. As filming started, Liu Weiwei appeared, elegantly made up in a white dress. The live comments exploded. Maybe this is why our son has humiliated himself to join a reality dating show. Truly a white moonlight stepping into real life. Says Weiwei looks stunning. The white dress is so graceful. Totally the aura of a goddess. I followed shortly after barefaced, wearing a lazy t-shirt and shorts, greeting the cameras. The live comments shifted abruptly. Why is she here too? Such bad luck. Trailing right behind our precious Weiwei, trying to suck up attention deliberately? But what's she wearing? Is this the travel style of old folks? I want to file a complaint, kick out Tran Con Con immediately. Unless I wasn't interested in competing. That was a different price tag altogether. Until Song Chuan showed up, I stayed seriously in the background, watching the handsome beauties and dashing men showing off their charms. When Song Chuan appeared, I immediately moved out of the frame, not even staying as background, avoiding suspicion. I was confident in my professionalism. Song Chuan held the highest status among us. In recent years, he had been modest with his acting, hardly any scandals, and rare appearances in reality shows. It was said that the director initially invited him, but he declined. Somehow, he suddenly changed his mind. The Best Actor humbling himself to join a reality dating show instantly became a hot topic online. Everyone guessed he was there especially for Liu Weiwei, who had been revealed since debut to be Song Chuan's classmate in high school and university. Rumors even circulated that Liu Weiwei was the white moonlight whom Song Chuan loved but could never have. For years, Song Chuan remained single, apparently waiting for his precious Weiwei to return. The industry's unspoken rule, the most famous is king. When Best Actor Song Chuan appeared, everyone rushed over, excitedly introducing themselves. The camera swept over me while I was relaxed, pondering whether the melon seats on the table were props. The live comments erupted. What's with her fake aloofness? How dare she ignore our Song Chuan? Shameless for fame, ugly and still making a scene. Despite this, I suddenly found myself captivated by her natural beauty. How could someone be so stunning, barefaced, cool and charming all at once? This girl's crazy, right? Thinking Tran Kong Kong looks cool. Who knows what plots she's hiding inside? Liu Weiwei naturally sat beside Song Xuan, both dressed in matching tones looking like couplets were. Live comments surged again, a perfect match of talent and beauty fate has bound them. I sat quietly on one side, hidden behind the melon seeds, silently watching Song Xuan. After many years apart, he only grew more handsome, exuding an intoxicating allure. But he seemed cold and distant, no longer sweet or gentle as before. The live comments went wild. The Vejan couple has appeared. Pink bubbles floated everywhere. Can't take it anymore, Liu Vivi. Just a hair tuck and a sly smile from her sent the live comments into frenzy. Our precious Vivi is truly elegant, the only pure jasmine flower round. Fake goods like Tran Con Con have no place beside her. Suddenly, Song Chuan looked toward me. I was popping a melon seed into my mouth and hadn't caught his gaze in time their eyes met. Hastily, I averted my eyes, glanced toward the nearest handsome guy, and gave him a flirtatious look. Song Chuan's expression darkened instantly. A perceptive netizen commented, "Why do you feel Song Chuan's eyes look a bit sorrowful? What did he see? The direction he looked toward must be Tran Con Con. Says, expose it soon. Don't let Song and Green Tea Tran be mentioned together." That remark made sense. I did not want to get involved with Song Chuan in any way. I just wanted to drift for 3 months, take the huge paycheck and leave. That evening, before everyone sent anonymous confession messages, there was also a dating game segment. The production team suddenly came up with the idea for all of us to be blindfolded and freely wander in a small room to pair randomly. Whoever you caught, you had to date that person that night. They gave this absurd game a ridiculous name, the mysterious arrow of Cupid. I felt Cupid's reputation was seriously damaged. Some netizens expressed displeasure. So unfair. Surely Tran Con Con, the famed scooping girl, would deliberately steal our men's chances. Exactly. Other guys stay away from our precious Vivi. Vivi belongs to Xuan Xuan. With outside, other senses sharpened. In the cramped room, mingled breaths and brushing skin intensified the ambiguity rapidly. I was tense, trying to identify Song Chuan's signature scent among the chaotic perfumes, and quickly stepped away from him. The live comments erupted. The production really knows how to stir drama. How exciting. Vivi, take the right path. Son is on the right side. They almost touched. Hey, did you notice Tran Con Con's odd walking style? Oh my, she just pushed someone. Sis, I've noticed too. Tran Con Con seems to avoid everyone, especially Song Xuan, like she has a sixth sense. Amazing. But why does Song Xuan keep approaching Tran Con Con? Others act like headless chickens, but those two have radar eyes. She runs, he chases. Even if she sprouted wings, she couldn't fly away. Look at the person in front, I'm dying laughing. Who benefits from this? 10 minutes later, the director blew the whistle. The pairings were set. Everyone else tried to get closer, creating ambiguity, but I followed the rule. Don't touch me, kicking everyone away, successfully avoiding all men including Song Xuan. When the blindfolds came off, everyone was holding hands except me and Song Xuan, standing at opposite ends of the room. Liu Weiwei's face immediately changed, shaking off the guy beside her. What rotten luck. She forced a sweet smile. Director, maybe we didn't understand the rules. Can we redo it? I quickly stepped forward. The live comments crowded the screen again. These two green teas will surely challenge our precious Weiwei. Let's watch her awkward performance. Fate gave her song once in 3 lifetimes. She must be ecstatic. I dashed before the director. She's right. Let's do it again, definitely. If I'd known, I would have picked a random guy. The handsome rapper this morning wasn't bad, and the muscular uncle across from him is strong too, definitely stronger than Song Xuan. The director probably didn't expect me to agree. Liu Vivai was stunned. Song Chuan said disinterestedly, "It's not early anymore. We're playing waste time." The director didn't dare argue and gave in. Liu Vivai slowly approached Song Chuan, her gaze gentle. "Ah Xuan, it's okay. I'll wait for you to come back." The camera zoomed closely on them. As Liu Weiwei walked away, she turned back thrice, red-eyed as if facing heartbreak. Live comments flooded. Poor precious Weiwei. All because of green tea Tran Con Con. She wants everything. Deliberately confronts our Weiwei, speechless. If you're blind, go donate your eyes. I'm an outsider and can't stand it. Tran Con Con didn't even do anything. Sis, green tea Tran is definitely pretending to ignore everything. Don't be fooled. Soon she'll reveal her true colors, clinging desperately to Som. Just wait and see. The date list was finalized. I reluctantly glanced at Song Xuan, who maintained a 1 meter distance. His live comments paused briefly, and someone quietly remarked, "Am I crazy? Why does Tran Kong seem to hate Song Xuan so much? Why not ride the fame wave? Is this even green tea Tran? Changed personality? Laugh out loud." Song Xuan occasionally turned his head to confirm a presence. What's wrong? Afraid she'll run away? But I felt that Tran Kong truly wanted to run. The day was by the beach, under dim lights. Candles and rose petals on the table gave a headache just by looking. I spoke first. "What temperature do you like the air conditioner set at?" "Sunshine 26 degrees. I like it at 17. "We're incompatible." Silence stretched. Songchuan gently said, "I can also do 17. "What's his problem? I won't give up on you. Do you like the yogurt lit?" Songchuan, "No, I do." "We're incompatible." Songchuan, "I go to bed at 8 sharp. Have to listen to classical music every night." "I go to bed at 8 sharp. Have to listen to classical music every night." "Milk, I'm leaving first." Live comments flooded. "Hurry everyone. Watch Tram Concons pair, they're hilarious. Look at how frustrated our best actor is." This couple's vibe is so strange. Suddenly kind of cute. Couples might get less attention but can't go against the law of nature. This couple shouldn't split. The Vaishon couple is the real deal. I got back to our shared room, ready for a few games to calm down when Liu Weiwei returned. Seeing me, she looked surprised. "Han Kan, why are you back so soon? How was your date?" I munched on a piece of bread, lazily leaning against the doorway. It was over. A fleeting gleam of satisfaction flashed in Liu Weiwei's eyes, disappearing quickly, but I noticed. My reputation was poor, plus the fame-scooping tag made male guests avoid me like the plague. Songchuan was highly popular but known for being cold and inaccessible. Liu Weiwei surely thought Songchuan had sent me away, covering her mouth, her large round eyes pitiful. Her tone weak. "Sorry, I was wrong. Con, don't hate me. On Song's behalf, I apologize." Bad acting like having conjunctivitis and asthma at the same time. Suddenly, I pitied her fans. The live comments. "Does Tran Con even know how to talk? If not, don't open your mouth. She only bullies our gentle, soft Vive. She stole someone else's love and still dares to sulk. Who started the trouble anyway?" I don't see any anger from Tran Con. Our precious Vive only showed some concern. "How's that causing trouble? You said something. Why so quick to throw dirt on someone else?" The comments buzzed loudly. Songchuan pushed open the studio door, immediately moving toward Liu Weiwei, pushing me out of frame. I couldn't hold back. Gave the cameraman a thumbs up. Liu Weiwei approached, at Songchuan coquettishly, speaking like a mistress. "Ah Xuan, you shouldn't leave Con alone, she'll get sad." Songchuan's gaze lingered on me, concealing something indefinable, as if wanting to speak but holding back. Suddenly, the crisp sound of cracking seats broke the tension. I quickly muted my phone, smiled at the two in front. "Sorry to interrupt, don't mind me, carry on." The live comments burst into laughter. "Sis Tran's epic, redefining what sad meant for Vive." Honestly, Tran Con stole all today's laughs. What to do now? Liu Weiwei and Songchuan look so awkward together. They've shared the frame many times, definitely intentional. Friend in front, standing close means they like each other. For example, Tran Con and Songchuan each time, they look like they want to be miles apart. Definitely can't be in the same frame. That night, among the 5 male guests, Liu Weiwei received 4 anonymous love letters. She prepared waterproof makeup and sobbed in front of the camera, thanking everyone warmly, but said her heart belonged to one bright moon, no room left for others. Live comments overflowed. "The Vaijon couple is so sweet. Our precious Vaimi is so skillful. Vive, don't cry, you deserve all the best." Everyone guessed which letter was from Songchuan. The camera turned to me. I stepped out wiping my slippers, holding only one anonymous letter hidden by the show. When asked why, they explained it was likely misplaced and didn't count. Understandably, the show needed attraction, so certainly created rumors contrasting me and Liu Weiwei to draw attention. Receiving the fewest letters and ranking last, I faced punishment, not only moved to the worst room with poor conditions but also lost the right to choose any male guest I liked. Rarely did online comments have fewer insults, some even comforted me. Laughable, it was no punishment but a prize. Filming was exhausting. No one but God knew how much I wanted to lie down and do nothing in my room. During the day, others chose their favorites, some flirted, others baked sweets, some chatted life stories. Rivals vied for dominance. I slept straight for 9 hours, sat in the farthest corner, happily playing games, at ease. Before long, Somchon approached and poured me a drink. His tall figure loomed over me. I silently stood and moved away. Soon after, Somchon returned to where I sat, offering a peach. At first, I thought he'd take it and leave, but he just stood there staring at the peach like a painting, unwilling to go. I was about to get up, but when I looked up, our eyes met by accident. His long eyelashes fluttered like crow feathers, his jet black eyes were like a bottomless abyss, his thin lips pressed tightly, causing heat to flood my cheeks. After all these years, Somchon was still unbelievably handsome. I turned to leave in his eyes. A flash of panic appeared, and he instinctively stood in front of me. I calmly looked at him, expression untouched but inside full of questions. What was he planning? Somchon bowed his head, voice cold but tinged with obedience. Want a peach? The live comments exploded. Holy crap, he really asked if she wanted a peach. Why was Somchon always cold and arrogant before but turned into a puppy around Tran Con? I was speechless, really shocked. Tran Con's expression avoiding. These two clearly avoided each other on camera. But again and again they made my heart race. So strange. I immediately declined. Then I realized this was live. Since Somchon was best actor, me acting like this might offend him, so I corrected myself. Offer me something to freshen my breath. Somchon smiled faintly. Let me wash it for you. Me? He still remembered I'm just background. The live comment spoiled. Oh my god, first time this show made me laugh, and with Tran Con. I didn't really smile before noticing Tran Con paying attention to Somchon. I was born not liking to smile. But after Sis Tran noticed Somchon huff, I frowned. When I received the washed peach from Somchon and accidentally touched his hand. A cool sensation swept through. It felt like a fire suddenly ignited. We both almost withdrew our hands simultaneously. Somchon slowly curled his pale long fingers, the fingertips pink with blood. I coughed softly, grabbed the peach, and turned away. In less than 2 minutes, online comments exploded. Somchon's eyes were full of emotion throughout. My soul floated free. Then I imagined the heart-wrenching 10,000-character novel. The entire world thought we had no relationship, perhaps even hated each other. But only he knew deep in the silent night how much he longed for me. His desires and responsibilities, the rest can't be broadcast. Why stop now? Write more for the members to see. Detail every action, expression, and tone. Don't skip anything. Damn, these two are amazing. Just a touch and I want to scream. Anyone else shipping this couple? No, then I'll start shipping. Hey, wake up, our precious Vive is right there. What nonsense are those two babbling about? Sabotaging the Vaijon couple? What kind of fans are these? Making the comments so congested. Oh, let me see who shipped this prime couple. Look properly. The Liu Wei and Somchon share the most scenes. Does Somchon ever really look straight at her? Everyone sensible can see only the Vaijon couple is officially recognized. Why confidently court trouble? Sis Tongkon, how lucky you are. Who these days likes 4 sweet moments? Industrial sugar has officially spoiled. The sweetness is bitter, not gentle. I won't eat it. I'm a rebellious ostrich, just love shipping avoidant couples to drive people crazy. You guys are mad. You avoidant couples, dying laughing. This suits Sis Tran's aura perfectly. After eating Somchon's peach, I lost 3 games in a row. Definitely bad teammates, absolutely not because of my chaotic mood. Yeah, definitely. In the following weeks, Luvavi suddenly became close to me. One morning, as I just woke up, she immediately came over. Finally, our lazy little Tongkon is up. It's okay even if you don't say it. Netizens know I'm lazy and I'm playing games. Luv and I practiced yoga nearby, smiling at the camera. Girls must cultivate elegant hobbies. Recently, I've been reading literary works, domestic and foreign. When I have time, I'll share them with you all. Yeah, I've seen it, that the 999th Escape by the Wealthy Young Mistress. Right? Wonder if the heroine ends up escaping. Once we gathered to discuss Song Xuan's film. Upon release, he sent many souvenirs to entertainment insiders. Liu Vivi suddenly asked me, Con, what gifts did you get? Song Xuan and I were a famous couple, but not close in the industry. Our teams have no interaction. I coldly replied none. Liu Vivi looked pitiful. Sorry, Con, I didn't mean to bring up old wounds. I nodded perfunctorily. Okay, I forgive you. Liu Vivi froze. The screen filled with ha 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 laughs. Guys, I really can't take it. I'm about to laugh my way into six-pack gibbets. Passing Liu Vivi, I moved beside her, lowering my voice. I sent many gifts to her, but she refused them all. I thought she didn't like them. What kind of souvenir do you want? I'll have it sent immediately. I turned away. No thanks. Nowhere left. Out of camera view. Liu Vivi shot me a fierce glare and walked off. I don't know what pissed her off. Whenever she talked, she seemed to mock me, treating me as an enemy, unexpectedly increasing my screen time. I wonder if the production team paid extra for this. Maybe because the recent days were calm. The production team started a new stunt, a beach sleepover party. Everyone gathered, prepared ingredients for dinner, and had to play pre-designed games. Losers had to draw random punishment cards from the production queue. Contents unknown, number unknown. When the trailer for the sleepover dropped, it shot up in trending, attracting many viewers. Netizens prepared their seats ready to watch the night unfold. All picked their most flattering outfits. Young men and women gathered, ocean waves lapping, lively voices, a breathtaking hormone-filled scene. The production set up a small outdoor kitchen. I wore a blue floral nightdress, grilling meat inside. Commentary: finding Sis Tran in the frame is really difficult. Anyone who says she steals the spotlight needs a lesson from me. I had grown used to Sis Tran's quirky style, confident, capricious because of her natural beauty. Look closely. Sis Tran is the one who listens to classical music to fall asleep. Just grilled the meat. The handsome rapper approached. Smells great. Can I have some? I politely replied, sure. I can't finish it alone. The handsome guy wore no shirt, just floral shorts, as mischievous. In previous votes ranking the male guests, he always had the fewest votes, so his screen time decreased. Probably now looking for an ally like me to form a clique and boost popularity. Too bad, he picked the wrong person. I hope to stay off camera. After eating, he came closer, winked at me with a low throat sound. To repay you, I'll peel an apple for Sankon. Me, you're going too far. Just as I was about to decline, Song Chuan circled through the crowd, approached the rapper, and quickly sweet-talked. Anton Vivi, she's not here. Song Chuan ignored him. The handsome guy carefully sat beside me, softly said, want some apple? Let me peel it. The comment section went wild. Best actor is online. Playing the pity card. I laughed loudly. Song looks like a big dog fighting for attention. What now? I'm about to become a fan of the third party. He started it. The pressure's on Sis Tran. Song Xuan didn't behave properly on camera. Why did he come over to me? Does he still remember that past grudge? Can anyone believe the renowned best actor can be so petty? I frowned at the rapper. Don't you know what you're doing? Song Xuan said nothing, grabbed an apple, started peeling. A cold gleam flashed from his knife. Song Chuan's eyes swept over the rapper's exposed upper arms. His apple peeling grew more intense. The handsome guy froze, swallowed nervously, looked at me, then Song Chuan threw down the apple and found an excuse to leave. Comments cracked up. Only took seconds for his pork coup to fry. Best actor is fine. I'll intervene. Honestly, when I started shipping the avoidant couple, my expression mirrored that of the shirtless idiot. Low trash. Do I not deserve to be called by name? After he left, I also wanted to escape. The scraping of Song Chuan's knife on the table rang. A long, sharp sound. My step forward stopped. Song Chuan opened his hand. The pale, long fingers bled like red roses blooming on snow. I hesitated a second, unable to hold back. Took out a bandage. I was just helping someone in need, not hurt in the slightest. Yeah, definitely. Song Chuan obediently held out his hand, eyebrows slightly furrowed, eyes reddened at the corners, invoking sympathy. Next live comments. Please enjoy the blockbuster starring Best Actor song. A bit scheming, so what? More like watching my pitiful self. Poor soul, Sonic. Con, look at me. I'm hurt. Comfort me quickly. If you don't look, the wound will heal itself. Song, remember when filming you were a strong man broke 2 ribs without a sound? Oh, seeing sis trans affectionate bandaging, I'm dead. The other game was about to start, with rules explained. I stood and moved silently behind Song Xuan. The weirdly named game was Heartbeat. Within a set time, find a random partner and perform the move the show required. Heart rates would be tracked real time. Whoever reached the limit first would be punished. First move male touches female's hair countdown 10 seconds. Everyone ran around. Liu Bei ran to Song Xuan. Sweet music played. At that moment, a cool sensation passed through my scalp, making me tremble. Legs weak unconscious, I grabbed Song Xuan's shirt. I'd always been obsessed with beautiful hands, especially long, slender hands with defined knuckles and pale skin. I couldn't resist. Probably Song Xuan understood this best. From my point of view over his shoulder, I caught Liu Wei's expression, a distorted, almond-eyed face full of unhidden malice. I doubted if Song Xuan truly liked her. Could his eyes be that bad? The director and manager had always stressed that the show focused on pushing Song Xuan and Liu Wei's couple. Hence, they were almost always ranged side by side, shooting sweet moments. Liu Wei always acted very close, but Song Xuan seemed never to respond proactively. He treated her like a polite but distant friend. Sometimes he nearly lost his temper with her. But the camera moved before capturing. The director blew the whistle. Second move, female pushes male against the wall, countdown 5 seconds. Song Xuan's fingers slowly slid off my hair. His voice deep and captivating. Senior, time's up. Then he stepped back voluntarily. His red lips curled slightly, my mind heated. I pushed him hard against a nearby tree. The trunk trembled under force, scattering petals onto Song Xuan's shoulders. I looked up at him, feeling as though it were the hot summer of that year again. Song Xuan stood alone in a neat school uniform, resting beneath the tree. Red lips, white teeth, jet black hair, and eyes so beautiful, like a demon in a comic, instantly captivating. The senior punished to stand on the field. Live comments jumped wildly. This is the faithful gaze of Brother Song. He needs a sedative. No, 2 doses. Captain orders kiss him now. Can you stand this atmosphere? Kiss already. I don't care if this avoidant couple's real. I don't care if they aren't, then that makes me fake. Though rarely in the same frame, whenever they appeared together, my heart raced. Oh, my youthful heart. Song Xuan lost. What's he doing? Scared of running out of time? Why not find precious Vive but finish the task with Tran Kong Kong? I strongly suspected Liu Bei was unrequited. The show thought promoting them would be popular, so they kept airing their scenes. But Song Xuan never cared for her, so those scenes felt forced. My personal opinion. You may argue I accept. Oh, the person in front just said what I wanted. I wanted to say long ago but feared attack. If Song Xuan doesn't like Lina, why send her a love letter? How do you know one of the 4 letters is from Song? Explain that, if not given to Valle. Where else did Song's letter go? The alarm sounded. Someone exceeded the heart rate limit, ending the game. I stared at the blinking red light on Song Xuan's chest. Couldn't help but think deeply. Events didn't match my expectations. Comments. Hurry, Song's energy is low. Shine a flashlight on him. He's excited because of Sis Tran. Who else understands? I was now tossing on my bed like a worm. I'd said long ago they had something. But why was Song Xuan excited because of her? Looking so pitiful. Be strong, sis. This game was hosted by Sister 2, the oldest among us. Song Xuan drew a card and handed it to Sister 2. She didn't ask immediately but stirred the atmosphere, asking if anyone's ideal type changed after joining the show. Liu Bei glanced at Song Xuan, blushing, and spoke first. I like a bit cold, preferably same profession with monoliths and high nose. Rich. Sister 2 smiled knowingly. What to say? Sister 2 was a seasoned host, sharp and insightful. She could see through others' petty thoughts, thought secret. After Liu Bei spoke, Sister 2 joked. No one forced you, volunteered. The atmosphere grew awkward. Low Trash interrupted Song Xuan. So your ideal type isn't like Sister VE? Probably Low Trash was too blunt. Sister 2 hastily saved face. Rappers are honest, don't mind him, Xiao Xuan. Song Xuan answered. Not my ideal type. Not like Liu Weiwei. Live comments went wild. The owner confirmed it. Who's the fame popper now? Don't need me to say more. Honestly, I once liked Liu Weiwei, but on this show she kept implying and shading others a big minus. She's always like that. Maybe this live, unscripted show reveal her true nature every time those two share a frame. Industrial sugar vibe. Turns out it's a forced pairing. Sister 2 looks smug, nudging the muscular uncle beside her. Next, let's see what punishment Best Actor Song must face. She showed the card on camera. The penalty is answer honestly. Xiaoshuan, be truthful. First question, when was your first kiss? Active or passive? No lying. Songshuan, 17 years old, passive. Everyone was stunned he answered so openly. After surprise, the gossip flame burst inside attendees. I quietly sipped cold beer to steady myself, stepping aside. Don't look at me. Don't look. No one look. Comment volume hit record heights. Notice how Sol's eyes never leave Tran Kong Kong? Could it be, oh my god, avoiding couples? Guess carefully, this is totally something Sis Tran would do. A small fact. Song Juan, Tran Kong Kong, and Liu Vivi all graduated from the same high school and entered the same university. Tran Kong Kong is a year above Song Juan. So real, I liked it. If I open my phone now, I'd see avoiding couples skyrocketing in search. Sis who said didn't expect Xiaoshuang's first love to start so early. Ha ha ha. Next question. In real life, how many times have you kissed? Any regrets? Oh. That sounds juicy. Song Shuang was silent a moment. One time, regretted pushing her away then. Sis Hua, look at me. Playing dumb, huh? I don't get it. Can you elaborate, Xiaoshuang? I was very drunk. Comments. Sis Hua knows shipping couples best. Song Shuang and Tran Kong Kong's wedding. I'm definitely sitting at the front. Ha ha ha. Tran Kong Kong blushed, almost retreating off camera. If nothing else, why was this Tran so startled? Before Sis Hua could speak, Song Shuang interrupted. Sorry, wait a moment. I curled inward, backing out. Suddenly footsteps sounded beside me. The cold beer was taken away. Song Shuang, stomach hurting. I clutched my belly, exhausted, sweating cold drops. If I say no pain, will he believe? Song Shuang steadied me firmly, looking at everyone. I'm taking her back. We all keep commenting. Newcomers, remember the mighty song now. Because once alone, song turns into a cute little puppy. Back in the room, Song Juan helped me onto the bed expertly. Boil water for medicine. I took out my phone, seeing constant notifications. They were screenshots of our live stream, over a dozen frames in most. I was doing my thing while Song Chuan stood quietly in the distance watching me. Some videos too. First, Song Chuan silently looked somewhere beyond frame, suddenly smiling. Second, every morning upon waking, Song Chuan's first act was to add melon seeds to a tray in the living room, then place it on my usual seat. Brief glimpses caught on camera were meticulously compiled online. Piecing the puzzle together, most liked comment, love is something that, no matter how much you silence it, reveals itself through the eyes. I lay on bed, zooming in on Song Chuan's face in a photo. Suddenly, a voice behind, Senior. I jumped. Turn off the screen. Did he not notice I was secretly looking? Song Chuan knelt by the bed, handed me water and medicine. I hurried to take them. Lie down. My mind was a mess, recalling memories, since the first time I met Song Chuan when he was punished to stand on the field. I used my power as senior to visit his class daily, checking for violations. At the time, Song Chuan was already tall, cold, and distant, but his beautiful face was so endearing it made you want to hold him. I've always wanted to but never found the chance. Once Song Chuan was late and I stopped him at the school gate. I feigned. If you don't want point deductions, there's a way. Song Chuan obediently asked how. I gave the senior cheek a pinch and said, I couldn't resist raising my hand. So soft, so pleasant. Song Chuan blushed, glanced around nervously, whispered, Senior, you're bullying me. He ran off quickly. My heart melted from then on. Daily life gained new joy teasing Song Chuan. He was always alone, silent. With few friends giving me many opportunities, I waited to go and leave school with him, chatting on the way. Song Chuan was 17 and was 18. I invited him to my birthday. He came late. I thought he wouldn't come. Drunk, I dragged him into a small alley demanding a present. His tone guilty. Senior, my family had something. I couldn't prepare a gift. At the peak of drunkenness, I ignored explanations, grabbed his collar. Too late, no gift. Do you even consider me a friend? Moonlight lit his excessively handsome face. Anger grew but so did fascination with his face. Overcome, I tiptoed and kissed him, forgetting he once told me he was determined not to love early. After, I don't remember clearly, only that Song Chuan was angry, usually, no matter how much I teased him. Song Chuan never lost his temper. That was the first time he pushed me away, handed me to friends, and left quickly. Next day sober, I regretted bitterly, thinking he must hate me, so I kept my distance. Later entering showbiz, he became famous. I avoided him even more, but Song Chuan's current behavior, click. The door opened. Song Chuan walked in wearing a bathrobe, his collar slightly open, exposing his collarbone, still wet with droplets not wiped off. Comments flooded. Sauce risking everything for love. Ultimate battle gear. Wet little puppy dancing in my heart. My bed may be empty, but those of my lovers must be fully defended. Sis in front. Your underwear just flew into my face. Seeing Song Chuan like this sobered me up. I tried to stay calm but couldn't help stealing glances down his collar. Are you okay? Song Chuan closed the door, obediently replied, I wasn't at ease before sleeping, wanted to check on you. Stomach still hurting. Just after speaking, he came near, handing me a hot water bag for my stomach. The gentle scent of his body wash tickled my nose. I held my breath. I'm fine now, you can go. If you don't, I might end up in trouble. Didn't you say if you don't go, you might be in trouble? His voice low. Mumbling nonsense, tramp con. I turned surprised. How long have you known me? This is the first time he's called me by my full name. Song Chuan unashamedly looked straight into my eyes. His black eyes overflowed with emotion. Tran Kong, do you know, when you like someone deeply, you prefer someone special and call them by full name? I hesitated, then said slowly, What are you talking about, Song Chuan? He carefully moved close. His fuzzy hair brushed my arm. Seemingly being playful. Senior, you rejected me once. Could you not reject me again? I sat up stunned. When did I refuse you? Song Chuan's voice full of grievance. On your 18th birthday, I asked why you treated me so. Do you like me? No, I don't remember. Song Chuan, I just thought you were interesting. Huh? I probably said nonsense drunk. I'm starting to understand. That's why you pushed me then. Song Chuan nodded. But I regret. Then you looked away. Growing distant, I could do nothing. I thought many times about returning to that alley. No matter what you say, I will never push you again. I gently pinched his cheek, murmuring, Luckily not too late. Luckily misunderstandings can be resolved. Luckily meeting again, we still like each other. Comments, I don't fully understand, but are they confessing now? They're seriously together. I shook correctly. Song's tail about to fall off, like a cunning border collie. Song Chuan, can't you look human? After the matter settled, dawn came. I was so sleepy I yawned often, but Song Chuan still sat by the bed, refusing to leave. I teased lightly, touching his chin. Still here? Aren't you afraid you'll be unable to move later? Song Chuan blushed. Go to sleep. I want to watch you longer than leave. My head flamed, floor icy cold. Want to lie down with me a bit? Song Chuan answered almost instantly. Okay. He grabbed an unknown pillow, climbed into bed, laid obediently beside me. Tender eyes looked at me. That gaze spread through the dark like a net, enveloping me. I only asked politely, had he been waiting for that sentence all along? Live comments burst. All her life, Transpath is plotting. Layers of trap set for Best Actor song. Song, open up class. This man is so crafty. A living textbook for chasing a wife. Sweet to death. Back when the world left the Vaijuan couple, I firmly rooted for the avoidant couple. I found my own sugar, and finally rewarded. Why did the cameras turn off? Why stop? I wasn't short on VIP coins. The production didn't expect this. The couple they pushed got no attention. Meanwhile, this side couple had exploded online. Song Chuan and I publicly confirmed our relationship at the height of the buzz. Song Chuan's studio posted 2 merged photos. One at an awards ceremony, me in a red dress, curled hair, high heels, standing on stage, nothing else. Song Chuan in a perfect suit, holding a bouquet of red roses, running to me. He presented the award to me. The other from high school under blazing sun, a tie-man uniform shirt at the waist, arms outstretched, waiting for Song Chuan to bring me books. Caption, the last man has waited for the girl of his life. Near Shousen, the director told Song Chuan. Next time, bring Con again. I promise to give you more screen time. Song Chuan coldly refused. No need. The director didn't give up. I have a travel show for couples planned. Wait until you marry. Samshua's tone completely cold. Heavy pressure. We should talk about how the director, desperate for ratings, pushed guests against their will. The director smiled awkwardly and stepped back. Oh, I suddenly remember something. My house might be on fire. I have to go. I squinted behind Songchuan. Witnessing everything, Sister Hua gently touched me. Kan, all Joshua gentleness is for you. This kid is famous for being aloof but was obedient like a kitten with you. I smiled back. Your husband's not bad either. Sister Hua flushed. Shope patted me. You're a great actress. Good eye contact too. Filming officially ended. Everyone gathered for dinner. Miu Wei declined, claiming illness. She lost many fans from the show and offended many, surely wanting to hide for a while. An assistant came running with the letter. Sis Kong, here's an anonymous love letter for you. The show had hidden it initially. I quietly took it from my room and handed it to Sis Hua. I received the letter. The assistant covered his face. Looking at me, then Songchuan, wishing you two an early heir, then ran off embarrassed. I couldn't tell if he was a fan or hater. Handing me someone else's love letter in front of Songchuan, I tossed the letter aside, forced a smile. Don't mind it. Maybe you don't know the sender. Let's see, you wrote it. Sis Hua was first to react. After a moment's surprise, she teased the production. How rude to hide such a letter. Con, open it. When Sis Hua spoke up, others joined. I slowly opened the purple envelope. Strong handwriting appeared. Senior, beautiful moon. Real beer is bitter. I miss you. Will you turn and look at me? If not, forgive my deliberate provocations. Allow me to remember forever. Allow me to care for you. I still know. Forgive this daydream of mine. Allow me to love you forever. I put the letter down, looked at Songchuan seriously, trying to hold back sobs. Well written. I'll give you a reward. Songchuan. What reward? The reward is I'll take care of you for life. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more great stories from Ella Reads Novels.